Um, Good day, everyone. So I'm going to discuss the Module 7 entitled Using a Business Plan to Determine When a Business Opportunity Exists. A business plan is one of the most critical tools an entrepreneur can use to transform a raw idea into a viable business opportunity, far from being just a document required by banks or investors. It serves as a strategic roadmap that forces the entrepreneur to think deeply, research thoroughly, and test assumption before committing significant resources. It is the process of writing the plan, not merely the final document, that reveals whether an apparent opportunity truly has the potential to succeed. The primary purpose of a business plan is to provide clarity and direction. It compels the entrepreneur to answer fundamental question: who is the customer? What problem are we solving? How will we make money? Without clear answer, even the most exciting idea remains a hobby rather than a business. Uh, by documenting these answers systematically, the entrepreneur moves the vague enthusiasm to concrete strategy. Another key purpose is risk reduction. Entrepreneurship is inherently uncertain, but a well prepared business plan identifies potential pitfalls early, whether in the form of insufficient demand, unsustainable costs, structure, or intense competition. According to the OECD 2023, entrepreneurs who rigorously test their assumption through formal planning processes are significantly more likely to recognize when an opportunity is not viable and pivot or abandon it before losing substantial time and capital. This help us to be ready, to construct a proper business, no? Yung hindi ka basta-basta mag-i-engage without planning na can lead to failure, right? Pagpaplano to make sure na maalaman mo kung anong mga variables na pwedeng maging hindrance sa iniisip mong business, kaya yan. Kaya that's how business plan is important, no? According to OECD, I repeat, entrepreneurs who rigorously test their assumption through formal planning processes are significantly more likely to recognize when an opportunity is not viable and pivot or abandon it before losing substantial time and capital. Yan. Makakaroon ka ng decision kung anong dapat gawin if you think you can pursue that business or not. So, we're going to discuss the key concepts. But before that, a business plans also function as a communication tools. It translates entrepreneurs' vision into the language that stakeholders, investors, partners, employees, and lenders can understand and evaluate. So this serve as a clear picture kung ano talaga gusto ka tong entrepreneur na gibuhon. No? Okay. A clear evidence-based plan builds credibility and increase the likelihood of securing resources. Moreover, the planning processes foster strategic thinking and adaptability, while some schools of thought, such as effectuation, emphasize flexibility over rigid prediction. Even effectual entrepreneurs benefit from periodically documenting their logic, resources, and contingency. The business plan become a living document that evolves as new information emerge. The act of writing a business plan forces market validation through customer interviews, competitor analysis, and financial projection. This business plan help us to determine kung ano mga lacking, kung what is lacking in our business, no? It serve as a clear picture for what? For financial, so kung ano ang kung what this business is lacking about, like yung pagkakaiba niya sa mga competitor niya, kung anong nandoon, so anong kulang mo sa business mo, kaya bakit ba yung competitor mo mas ano mas gusto ng tao yung mga product ng competitor mo. Yan, dito mo makikita. The entrepreneur discover whether sufficient demand exists at a price that covers cost and generate profit. Many ideas fails at this stage not because they are bad ideas, but because the market simply does not need or want them enough to pay. So financial forecasting within the plan is particularly revealing when an entrepreneur project revenue, expenses, cash flow, and break even points. Mathematical reality often exposes overly optimistic assumption. If the numbers do not work on paper under conservative estimates, they are likely to work in reality. No? A common misconception is that only startups seeking external funding need business plans. In truth, even bootstrap ventures benefit enormously from the discipline of planning. The process reveals resource gaps, timing issues, and operational challenges that might otherwise remain hidden until it's late. No? Too late. Psychologically, completing a true business plan builds the growth mindset that Dweck identifies as essential for entrepreneurial success. Facing hard truths on paper rather than the myths of operation, strengthening resilience and decision-making capacity. So, pag nahiling mo ang pag nakita mo yung nakagawa ka ng business plan, yung nga kanina I told you already that you can view a clear picture of your views, of your idea na mas madali mo siyang ma-manifest. Mas madali mo siyang magagawa kasi it is well written, no? Naka-outline. Ultimately, the business plan is the litmus test for genuine business opportunity if after rigorous analysis, the plan demonstrates a clear value proposition, validated demand, competitive advantage, operational feasibility, and realistic path to profitability. Then only then does the entrepreneur have evidence that idea can become a sustainable business. So we have the key concepts. I think I don't have to read this to you guys. You just to you to you class, no? You just have to read it, no? Kaya na bahala. We will not discuss this anymore. Key concepts. Yeah. So, what is a business plan? So, a business plan is a comprehensive written document that outlines the goals, strategy, market analysis, financial forecast, and operational details of a proposed or existing business venture. It's according to Mariotti et al. 2010. So, it acts as a blueprint for entrepreneurs to articulate their vision, and demonstrate the feasibility of their idea to stakeholders. Kung effective ba, kung pwede ba siya na magawa, kung anong mga budget, kung kaya ba siyang gawin. Okay. It emphasized that a business plan is not static but evolve as the business grows, incorporating feedback and market changes. It integrates elements of strategic planning, risk assessment, and resource allocation to guide decision making. Ultimately, as described in Timons and Spinelli, a business plan transforms abstract ideas to actionable steps, serving as a tool for both internal management and external communication. Yeah, that's it. So the executive summary, so it provides a concise overview of the entire business plan, highlighting the company's mission, vision, and key objectives. It summarizes the business concept, target market, competitive advantage, and financial highlights to capture the reader's interest. Typically written last, it serves as standalone document that entice investor or stakeholders to read further. Yeah. So we have here the key points. Concise overview, 1 to 2 pages summarizing all major section. Hook statement, compelling opening that grabs attention. Business snapshot, mission, vision, product, services, make market opportunities. So in in executive summary, we have to include the mission, vision, and product services. Financial highlights, revenue, projections, funding needs, and profitability timeline. Call to action, clear next step for investors, readers. So company description, this section provides comprehensive details about the business legal structure, history, and operational foundation. It articulates the company's mission, vision, core values, and long-term objectives. It establishes credibility by explaining what makes the business unique and sustainable. So we have legal structure, ownership details, location strategy, mission and vision, business stage. No? It's okay. So we have also the market analysis. This is also part of a business plan. Yeah. This is also a part of a business plan. Yeah, the executive, the company description, the market analysis. Yeah. So the market analysis demonstrate deep understanding of the industry, target customers, and competitive landscape. It validates market demand through data on size, trends, and customer behaviors. This section proves the business can capture and sustain market shares, right? So we have the key points. It's for you to read, no? I don't have to explain this because I know I've already explained what is the content of market analysis, anong description ng market analysis, and I know that you already understood it, no? You're already college, okay? So we have organization and management. This section outlines the business organizational structure and leadership capabilities. It showcases the management team qualification, experience, and track records. It builds investor confidence in the team's ability to execute the business plan. So you can this organization and management, this chart, you can actually see it in our guardhouse. May makikita kayo doon na nakalagay na organizational chart, no? It's the hierarchy and the structure of different offices and the position of the teachers in schools and in the organization or in a company. It's probably the position of different empleyado nung lugar ay nung company iyon. For example, the CEO, the secretary, makikita mo dun kung anong mga ano nila, mga qualification. So, I don't have to ano na. Okay. Next is products or services. We have this section details the core offering, their features, benefits, and competitive advantages. It explains the development process, intellectual properties, and future roadmap. It demonstrates how product services solve customer problems better than alternatives. Next is marketing and sales strategy. This section outlines comprehensive strategies for customer acquisition, retention, and revenue generation. It details pricing, promotion, distribution, and sale tactics tailored to the target market. It provides measurable goals and timeliness for market penetration. So, funding requests. This section clearly specify funding requirements, use of funds, and expected return for investors. It present multiple funding scenarios and preferred investment terms. It demonstrates financial discipline and realistic growth projection. Yeah. This part, you can view the budgets, yeah, the fundings, mahili mo kung makikita mo kung saan galing yung pera, kung sino, what partners or sponsorship na natatanggap ng isang company. So financial projection, this section present detailed financial forecast demonstrating business viability and growth potential. It includes income statement, cash flow projection, and balance sheet for 3 to 5 years. Realistic assumption and sensitivity analysis build credibility with stakeholders. So for the appendix, uh, contains supporting documentation that validates claim throughout the business plan. It includes detailed data, legal document, visual aid, reference in the main section. This section keeps the primary document concise while providing comprehensive backup. So, for the summary, a business plan is one of the most powerful tools an entrepreneur can use to transform a raw idea into a viable business opportunity. It serves as a roadmap that forces critical thinking through research and anticipation of challenges before committing significant resources. It essentially a formal document that details the nature of the business, its objectives, strategies for achievement, and projection for success, ensuring that every aspect is scrutinized for feasibility, as defined in Mariotti et al. 2010. A business plan goes beyond mere description. It is a dynamic instrument that helps entrepreneurs identify gaps in their concept and refine them into executable models. This process is crucial in determining whether an opportunity exists, as it reveals if the idea can withstand real world market pressures and generate sustainable value. The feature of a business plan includes structure format driven, data driven analysis, and forward looking projection, which collectively provide a clear picture of the venture's potential. Key feature also encompasses flexibility to adapt to changes. This is a character of an entrepreneur, and your business plan help you to be more flexible, and it helps you identify the gaps, what you are lacking in your company on your business to be more updated, right? Integration of qualitative and quantitative elements and their focus on risk mitigation, making it adaptable for startup expansion. Typical okay. Additionally, a business plan incorporates stakeholders' perspectives such as customer need and investor expectation, fostering a holistic approach that aligns with entrepreneurial competencies, right? Yung gusto nung investors mo at kung anong hinahanap ng inyong customers, no? Ano bang in doon sa customer? Ano ba yung gusto nung investors? Ano bang gusto niyang saan niya gustong mag-invest? Did he want to invest in rocket ships or in plant science or in health, in making more neurodegenerative disease, no? Baka gusto niya yung paggaya ni Prince William, he want your investor wants something that can help the ecosystem, the nature, to protect it. Baka ganon yung gusto ng investors. A business plan reveals its multifaceted role in guiding entrepreneurs through the complexity of starting and running a business. Primarily, it's secure funding by demonstrating to investor or lenders the venture's profitability and low risk profile through detailed financial and market insight. So this shows kung ano ba, kung kaya ba, feasible ba yung business or what. Pinapakita mo doon kung maganda ba ang impact, kung makakaroon ba ng profit, kung 'di ba masyadong expensive o timely ba siya or hindi siya masakit sa bulsa. Yeah. Uh, Delving into what constitutes a business plan, it is a written narrative that combines vision with pragmatism, often starting with executive summary that hooks readers and proceedings to in-depth section, and operation finances. It must be grounded in accurate data, drawing from sources like industry reports and customers surveys to avoid over over-optimisms. Yeah. Stress that a good plan balances ambition with realism, incorporating SWOT analysis to address strength, weakness, opportunities, threats, uh, explicitly, explicitly. The parts of a business plan from its backbone, beginning with the company overview that set the context and followed by detailed market research to validate the opportunity. Operational plans detailed to day-to-day activities while marketing strategies outline customer engagement tactics. Financial sections, including break-even analysis, are critical for projecting sustainability. An appendix adds credibility with resume, contracts, and patents. By integrating these parts, the business plan becomes a litmus test for opportunity, exposing flaws early, such as inadequate market size or high competition that might doom the venture. Yeah, I hope it's clear.